Hello, Internet! This is SAR Mortinian, here to bring you another episode of Shenanigans. If that intro didn't already spoil it, I am once again tired. It seems to be a recurring problem. Saturday nights, I'm just exhausted. Normally, I would say that that's a combination of the week and the fact that I get home really late from gaming club, but this week I just haven't got enough sleep. It's currently 11:15 thereabouts as I'm filming this, and I'm just dead. It's so dead. Um, in the grand scheme of things, though, I have actually had a pretty good week. Things have been, looking up. Classes are kind of stepping up as we're getting later in the semester here, but general understanding is going pretty well. Happiness is going pretty well. I got a little bit of time to hang out with people this week, like not just my normal kind of levels of hangout, but an actual, sit down, have a few hours that normally would be spent doing homework or something else, and that was really nice. And I also got to film another episode of Casa, which should be up a day. Or it depends. It depends on how long it takes to upload, because unlike Shenanigans here that I can upload through a program, and it uploads really fast, like 5 minutes, my Casa videos, one, are much larger, obviously, and two, I'm uploading them through YouTube itself, because I can't get them onto Movie Maker or another program that just uploads really quickly. And so I end up with these... I've been uploading half of it because it's the full video was too large to actually put up in one video. I had to split it into two, which took me several days to figure out, because AVI files, trying to neatly truncate them in half, you can't just cut and paste half the file. It doesn't work. There's codecs in there. You can't just split it, so it's got to be done properly. Finally found a program that works. Thank God. I'm gonna start filming them in chunks now so I can avoid this doom. But the first half of it has been uploading since, gosh, it's been like 6 hours. It's been 6 hours. It's almost done, but still. Most of these videos have taken me the better part of a day of my computer just constantly being on uploading to be able to do. It's bad, and I'm trying to figure out a faster way to do it so that I can get the videos out sooner. Where was I? Right, Castle. So new video coming up. Actually, it's long, but there are reasons. The first of which is that I forgot to time accelerate a lot. I just would get on a tangent and get distracted and forget to time accelerate. But then the second is just, it was a really long mission. I mean, I fly out to Minimus, do some science, and then as on my way back, instead of just going back to Kerbin, I actually took a little bit of a detour and swung past the moon to do a little bit more science. So, yeah, it's a long mission. What are you going to do? And I was very, very picky about my landing spot on Minimus this time, so there's that. But yeah, so it'll be fun. It'll be up soon, a day or two, hopefully. I think over the next week or two, though, my schedules... I mean, this week was relatively light, and I'm kind of conflicted over the next 2 weeks as to whether or not I think my schedule's going to lighten up or actually intensify. I'm not sure. So I'll get back to you on that. Let's see other fun things, though. Other fun things I've done this week. For one of my classes, we're actually building... I don't know, have I told you guys about this yet? We're building a lamp for use in developing nations, basically, and it's something that they'd be able to use at night. They can charge it without an active power source. Currently we're kind of going with powered by a bike. Basically, you can charge up a battery, and then you can have a little light source at night. So you can read, and been doing a lot of work on that in the shop at my university. Slow work, long work. Something I learned: when you put a PVC pipe on a lathe, it does not want to be uniform. It will fight you all the way, and it's just terrible. It's atrocious. If anyone out there knows a fix for it within the next day or two, you want to upload it in a comment, awesome. But whether or not I'm actually going to be able to use it, I don't know, because the parts have to be done immediately. So if it requires us buying additional parts, not going to be much. Not going to be much used. Yeah. Other thoughts. I know there are other things. This is one of those problems when you do things, when you have it set to do a series like this, where you're kind of, oh, I'll just talk about what's been happening to me. When you're really tired, is that you can't remember what's been happening to you. Most of my life right now, as far as I'm concerned, is a gigantic, just blur of sleepiness. And yeah, sleepiness and physics, really. It's the best life ever. Oh, one thing that was fun, my roommate, who you all will probably meet if you haven't met him in the real world yet, because I know right now most of my subscribers are people that I know in the real world. I'm sure I'll do a Shenanigans with guests with him at some point, probably a few weeks from now. But he's allergic to a lot of things, one of those things being cheese, and so I haven't been able to make anything with cheese in a really long time. What we do is we kind of hop around making just dinner for the apartment. And so, I mean, when he makes stuff for me, I'm not allergic to anything, so it's delicious and I eat it. But when I make things for him, most recipes that I know involve copious amounts of cheese or milk or one of the other various things he's allergic to. And he's not lactose intolerant. He's actually, honest to God, allergic to them. He has an allergy to whey protein, which is in pretty much all dairy products. It's a severe allergic reaction to it, so he can't have them. Right. I got to make chicken parmigiana. Today's Saturday still? Yeah. Yesterday night, Friday night, someone else was at the house, and my roommate was not, and I was just like, hey, I could make a thing that I haven't been able to make for a year now, and that would be delicious. And it was really enjoyable. I'm glad I was able to do that. Brain. Like you guys. That's all I can think of right now. I know I've done other things, though. Oh, here's one thing. My bed. Once again in a state of disarray. I remember it being somewhat there a few times ago. I was waiting for things to be done in the laundry, and that's basically what's happening now, except I don't have the base layer. I just have the kind of topping stuff. That's my my non-fitted sheet, the one that goes on between the cover and you. So I'm waiting until I can go to bed, until the dryer's done. Yay! I think just because I am kind of forced to wait for that, I might just go do another episode of Papers, Please. That would be fun. I can continue to hate the Emporian Nation eternally because they're evil. They're so evil. And then there's also going to be a playthrough of the game The Resistance that I'm editing eventually when I have time. Because editing, I know, takes longer than just what I normally do, which is I'm going to film something and I upload it and it's done. And I was playing a game, talking at the computer, and then I press some buttons and leave, and my it's so nice, which is the benefit of being relatively new to YouTube, not having a lot of subscribers, not being that professional. I'm just doing things for the sake of doing things. Is that I can be lazy like that. I can be lazy. That's what they teach you in school. Work really, really hard to be lazy. But I'm not working very hard either. I love what I do on this channel. Yep. Another thing that I know I'm trying to work on, I've been messing up this entire video here, is I've got to look at, if I'm not looking at anything, I'm just looking off to the sides because I do that in conversations anyway. I mean, yeah. I feel like it's not that weird of a thing. But when I'm looking at you, the viewer, I need to look at the actual lens of the camera rather. Before I couldn't. It's weird. Like, you're a camera. I know right now you're looking at me and I'm talking to you and everything, makes sense on your end, but for me, there's a camera. It's strangely disconcerting. It's like Skynet. It's like I'm trying to talk to Skynet. Not something I want to do. But yeah, so I'm trying to focus as much as I can on actually talking to you rather than talking to a comic that I have up on my screen or currently an Excel file. Because I love you and I want to talk to you. You wonderful, wonderful people on the internet. Insanity. But that's it for this segment. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite, subscribe, and, do all those things. And I'll get you some new content very soon. And hopefully you'll love it. See you next week.